The Grand Court of Talaris Prime had seen wars declared with a single gesture and civilizations erased with a whispered decree. Its vaulted ceiling shimmered with living crystal, reflecting the status and lineage of every being who stood beneath it. Color was power here. Bright hues marked ancient bloodlines. Dull tones belonged to lesser species, clients, vassals, or conquered peoples. Humans, for the most part, weren't even assigned colors. I stood at the far end of the court, hands clasped behind my back, wearing a plain diplomatic uniform that felt woefully inadequate under the weight of so many alien eyes. My name is Eli Mercer, Earth Liaison to the Talaris Compact, a title that sounded impressive until you realized it meant token human observer. We were tolerated. Nothing more. That was why no one noticed me at first. And why what happened next shattered centuries of certainty. The doors to the inner sanctum opened, and Lady Veolyra of House Keth entered the court. Silence fell like a blade. Veolyra was not royalty, but among the Talaris, noble blood often wielded more influence than crowns. Her house had guided trade routes for millennia, decided successions, and quietly ended wars before they began. Her bioluminescent mantle glowed a deep imperial violet, the color of authority earned, not inherited. She walked with calm precision to the center dais. The court waited for her to address the council. Instead, she turned and looked directly at me. A murmur rippled through the chamber. Talaris nobles did not look down the hierarchy. Certainly not at humans. I straightened instinctively, unsure whether I was about to be executed or insulted. Then Lady Veolyra did the impossible. She bowed. Not a diplomatic nod. Not a perfunctory acknowledgement. A full, deliberate bow, head lowered, mantle dimmed, posture unmistakably one of respect. The court froze. Somewhere behind me, a counselor gasped. Another hissed in outrage. My mind went blank. Why is an alien noble bowing to a human? The uproar began immediately. Counselors rose from their seats, their colors flaring in agitation. Demands for explanation echoed through the chamber, overlapping and sharp. Lady Veolyra, explain yourself. Is this mockery? Has House Keth fallen so low? Veolyra straightened slowly and faced the council, her glow steady despite the storm around her. I have shown respect where it is due. One of the elder nobles leaned forward, eyes blazing amber. To a human? Yes, she said simply. Every gaze snapped back to me. I felt like a specimen pinned under glass. I opened my mouth, then closed it. Anything I said now would only make things worse. The High Arbiter struck the resonant staff, silencing the chamber. Lady Veolyra, they intoned, you will explain your actions. Immediately. She inclined her head. Gladly. But not here. The Arbiter's glow flickered. You test our patience. I test your assumptions, Veolyra corrected. There's a difference. She turned to me again. Human Eli Mercer. Will you walk with me? I hesitated for half a second, long enough to remember every briefing that warned me never to act without permission. Then I remembered the bow. Yes, I said, and walked forward. The private chamber beyond the court overlooked the planet's lower atmosphere, clouds glowing faintly from the city's lights below. The door sealed behind us, cutting off the noise of outrage. Veolyra exhaled slowly, her mantle dimming to a softer hue. I imagine you have questions, she said. Several thousand. I replied. The biggest one being, why didn't you just get me killed? She almost smiled. Because you saved my world, she said. And you don't even know it. She gestured for me to sit, then activated a hollow projection. Data streams filled the air, trade flows, energy grids, probability matrices. 3 cycles ago, she said, Our star's output began to fluctuate. Our models predicted collapse within 50 years. No solution existed within known Talaris science. I frowned. I remember the reports. Earth submitted a theoretical stabilizer. Pure math, no prototype. Yes, she said. Your council dismissed it as impractical. Too crude. Too human. I winced. That sounds like us. Veolira's eyes softened. I did not dismiss it. I tested it in secret. Built a scaled version using merchant-class materials. The projection shifted. The star's output stabilized. My breath caught. It worked. It did, she said. Your solution saved billions of lives, including mine. I leaned back, stunned. Then why keep it secret? Because, she said quietly, if the court knew a human solved what we could not, it would destabilize the hierarchy. Power here is built on the belief that we are superior. And bowing to me didn't? I asked. Her mantle brightened slightly. Amusement, I guessed. That is why I bowed. Not to elevate you, but to expose the lie. The council reconvened within the hour. This time, the atmosphere was tense rather than shocked. Veolira stood before them again, and I stood beside her, no longer ignored. Speak, the High Arbiter commanded. Veolira did not hesitate. She revealed everything. The failing star, the human solution, the secret test, the lives saved. The chamber erupted. This is manipulation. You undermine Talaris supremacy. A human idea cannot be superior. I found my voice then. Supremacy isn't a law of physics. I said, louder than I meant to. It's just a story you tell yourselves. The council turned on me instantly. You dare. He dares because I allow it, Veolira said sharply. Her glow flared imperial violet, silencing them. And because he is correct. She faced them unyielding. We claim to value logic, yet we ignore truth when it threatens our pride. Humanity is not superior. Neither are we. But they are different, and difference saved us. The High Arbiter's light dimmed, uncertainty creeping in. If we accept this, the hierarchy will change, Veolira finished, or will break. Those are the only options. The ending. The vote took 6 hours. When it was over, the Talaris Compact entered a new era. Humanity was granted equal standing, not as vassals or clients, but as peers. Joint research initiatives were established. Trade restrictions lifted. The hierarchy bent, but it did not shatter. As for Lady Veolira, she lost influence within the old guard and gained something far more dangerous. A following. On the day the accords were signed, we stood together on a balcony, overlooking the endless city. The sky was streaked with gold and violet as the sun set. You risked everything, I said. For us. For truth, she corrected. Then, after a pause, and for you. I raised an eyebrow. Careful. That kind of talk starts rumors. Her mantle glowed warmly. Let them start. The galaxy needs new stories. She turned to face me. Posture relaxed now. Noble and equal all at once. I bowed because you reminded us of something we forgot, she said. That respect is earned, not inherited. I smiled, glad to be of service. Below us, the city pulsed with light, human and alien ships docking side by side. And somewhere in the grand court, the memory lingered. Of the day an alien noble bowed to a human, and the galaxy finally asked why.